Here we have verse 17 of the first chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. Matthew is wrapping up, giving a summary statement here in connection with the genealogy that he's provided for us. We start with pasai. It's an adjective. Pasa, pon is the word. Whether it's in the singular or the plural determines whether you translate it with all or every. This is the plural, so we'll take all. It is modifying hai, the feminine nominative plural article, with genei, which is the word genea. The word means generation. It is used in the New Testament to mean a generation of human procreation, anywhere from 25 to 40 years or so would be a generation. There's another related word, genos, which means a race or a kind, sometimes translated generation, but it doesn't mean a specific limited generation, but more a sort of species, you might say. When the Apostle Peter says you're a chosen generation, he uses the word genos. When Jesus says this generation will not pass away, he uses the word genea, meaning a time-limited generation, of course. So the difference is evident throughout the New Testament. Here, of course, he's using that sense of human procreation. So every, therefore, the generations, or all the generations would be the idea. Apo, preposition, takes the genitive. Apo Abram, in the genitive here, the name for Abraham. Heos, this is a preposition, takes the genitive, so we have the genitive form of Dawid, which is really the same as the nominative. So all the generations from Abraham until David. Genea, same word here, generations. Decatessares, the adjective, it means 14. So all the generations from Abraham to David are 14. Kai, connective. Apo, in the same preposition with the genitive. Dawed, haos, tes, the genitive, singular, of the article, feminine, from the metakoisios. This is the transferring or the deportation. So from David to the deportation, Babylonos, of Babylon. Genea, same word. Decatessares, 14. So we have two sets of 14. One more, kai apo, preposition, tes, metoikesios, the deportation, Babylonos, of Babylon. Heos, again, the genitive. Preposition takes the genitive, to Christou, in the genitive of the Christ or Christ. Genea, same word. Decatessares, 14. So there's 14 generations from Abraham to David, from David to the deportation, from the deportation to the time of Christ. Of course, we've noticed in the details of the genealogy that there's a little bit of massaging, you might say, of the names, skipping some and so on to have this nice, neat outcome. It's not quite as neat in the original, but or in the original genealogy, but of course, Matthew here is simply trying to give a sense of symmetry about the whole thing, so we'll let him get away with that. But nevertheless, that's the general theme that takes us from Abraham to the birth of Christ.